A warm welcome to the NamAuto show. My name is Pombili Shilong, and I must say I'm thankful to be part of the show. And of course, we are enjoying the love that we are receiving on social media. Well, if you have no idea what this show is all about, let's have a look at what you can expect on today's show. And right after that, we visit Mitsubishi Motors.
Hi, I'm Andre van der Merwe, the sales manager for Mitsubishi Motors in Namibia. Mitsubishi Motors was first founded in 1870 as a shipping company. Mitsubishi Motors manufactured their first vehicle in 1917, which means this year is our 100th year anniversary for engineering, performance and quality vehicles. As AMH, we were established in August of 1999. We acquired Mitsubishi Motors in 2016, September. AMH consists of 3 dealerships in Windhoek, including pre-owned and new vehicle sales. Outside of Windhoek in the north, in Ongwediva, in the west, Swakopmund, and in the east, Gubabas, and in the south, Keetmanshoop. Mitsubishi internationally achieved 12 wins in the Dakar Rally. So that's the ultimate test for any vehicle, quality, durability. So that's a major achievement for Mitsubishi Motors. As a multi-franchise company, which includes Mitsubishi, we've got a complete range of vehicles, catering for each and every esteemed clientele, backed by state-of-the-art after-sales facilities. The services we offer is distributing and selling of brand new Mitsubishi vehicles, supplying parts, doing services, covering warranties. We also got our own fitment center, which we fit any accessories of your choice. We also do the safety film window tinting, and we do trade-ins, buy-ins, selling of pre-owned vehicles. We are sufficiently staffed to perform the full spectrum of services to our esteemed customers. Our professional sales team are always trained to attend to all our customers' needs. The goal for the Mitsubishi brand is to become a serious competitor in all market segments in Namibia. Mitsubishi offers the current product range, which includes the ASX, the Outlander, the Triton, Bakkie, the Pajero Sport, the Pajero short wheelbase, and the big one, the Pajero long wheelbase. The current Mitsubishi models that sells the most in Namibia is the ASX and the Pajero Sport. Mitsubishi has Dakar Rally proven technology, which offers quality built products. Because of this, Mitsubishi as a brand has one of the most loyal clients who always comes back to purchase more than one Mitsubishi model. As for AMH, which includes Mitsubishi, we employ 103 employees in Namibia. Mitsubishi offers excellent peace of mind quality vehicles, and we've got state-of-the-art after-sales facilities. We as Mitsubishi Motors encourage the whole of Namibia to come to visit our showroom, test drive our vehicles, because we offer quality, peace of mind products, vehicles, and amazing after-sales facilities.
Welcome back, guys, to the NamAuto Show. This time around, we get to test drive the new Pajero Sport. Let's have a look.
Good morning, I'm Lourens from AMH. Today we'll be test driving the new Pajero Sport Mitsubishi with a 2.4 DOHC turbocharged intercooled engine with 133 kilowatt of power with 430 Newton meter torque. Whenever it rains, it has a automatic wiper sensor on the front window, so you don't need to adjust it, it will just automatically go on. Furthermore, it has pedal shifts, so if you do want to drive it in manual, you have the pedal shifts here in front, just to get a feeling. We have the Bluetooth radio right here, the touchscreen as well, with the with the multi-functioning steering wheel, with the cruise control and all that, with the climate control that can be controlled like your temperature, and it has a rear aircon as well for the guys at the back, for the 7-seaters as well. Furthermore, with the leather trimmings and the leather on the steering wheel itself, electric windows with electric mirrors, and the central locking does start locking after around about 15 kilometers per hour. From the steering wheel perspective itself, you have your source and everything to tune between CD, USB, auxiliary, or radio itself, with the volume button and the switching between stations and all that. On the other side, we have the cruise control right here that you just switch here, and on the bottom there you have the different information that you can see there, where your average fuel consumption is. The car itself from the factory states that it has a 8.1 liter per 100 kilometer fuel consumption rating. The engine itself is a powerful 2.4 turbo diesel intercooled DOHC. That stands for, it's a dual overcam system with a intelligent 8-speed gearbox. Because of the automatic, it switches between that. The spaces in the back is basically, you have a 7-seater which can be folded down and folded back up very easily. It's a matter of you can do it with one hand actually. The leather seats itself is most probably custom made for this vehicle itself. And then the boot space at the back at the moment, with the 7 seats up, is around about 213 liters. With the last row and the third row down, it's around about, say, 450 liters. The motivation for buying this car would be that if you're gonna buy this car, test drive it. You'll fall in love immediately. There's no other choice.
Welcome back. Up next, we get to meet a young, passionate race driver. He goes by the name of Arty. Let's check him out and his Formula 5.
Hi, I'm Arty, and I'm a competitive race driver. I race in South Africa and in Namibia. I started racing in 2009 with Go Karts, and then we've been now going for a couple of years. Go Karting we started, and then we moved up to cars, and then now we do the single-seaters. We call these two the Formula Vs. It's a series that they run in South Africa where we all compete on a same level. The engines are regulated. gearboxes are regulated as well. There's a 1400 engine with Beetle gearboxes, so we all stay on the same level, and 4-speed gearboxes as well. Last year we were just concentrating on the Vs. This year we moved up to Formula Fords, which is 1600 motors, Ford Fiesta motors. And we're also planning on doing a few races in the Evo, Evolution 7 in some races in South Africa and as well here as in Namibia. At the moment, Siyabonga Investments is one of my main sponsors. We've got a new sponsor on board now, Max Q Nutrition, so they do all the before race, the fitness exercises, eating right at race day, before race day, after race day, to keep the energy levels high throughout the entire day. So those are the two that we have now at the moment, and we're planning on getting more as the year goes on. In terms of racing, we're planning on first this year, I'm winning the series in Formula Fords and obtaining a strong sponsor. From there on, we're looking to go race abroad, maybe UK or Europe. Hopefully, from there on, we're going to go over to Formula 1. Formula 1 is the main goal, but there are obviously steps to get there. All right, so what it basically is we call them Formula V spec because they've obviously got the 1400 motor and the Beetle gearbox. What we've only done to it, what we're allowed to do to it, is change the cams and put on the extra set of carburetors. Other than that, the only thing that is changed is we also have to run the same tires, which is all Hancooks. The car's also weighed down, so with the driver you have to be 525 kilograms, and that is just so that everybody has a fair playing field. Yeah, well, I'd like to thank so far that we've got now, Siyabonga Investments, my dad, the people who've helped me along the way through the driving, Scott Temple, Richard Slammert, who also helped with the driving, a new sponsor that we got on board now, Max Q, which is awesome. Thank you.
TrenTyre have been in the industry for quite a while. Let's have a look at who they are and what they do.
So here at TrenTyre, we've developed a slogan, be smart and play your part. So part being broken up into P, proper air pressure, A for alignment and balancing, R for tire rotation, and T for checking those treads regularly.
Great. No, even I can remember that. You're just going to have to help me along the way. I've learned a fair bit from the professionals here at the branch. So when you talk about P, proper air pressure, you have to always have your tires in the right pressure, and tires can lose pressure very quickly. So it shouldn't be under or over-inflated, if that's right. And if it's under-inflated, you'll have uneven wear on the outside edges or the shoulder. And if it's over-inflated, most of the car's weight will be borne on the center of the tread. And when it comes to the proper air pressure, I just ask the professionals here at the branch. Otherwise, you can just consult your vehicle owner's manual.
Yes, perfect. So that is a perfect P. So A is for alignments and then balancing. So the problem happens when you have unbalanced tires. It causes road vibration as you drive. And people think it's not very important. However, it can cause us a lot of issues, including like driver fatigue, uneven wear of your tires, and also even impact the suspension of your vehicle. So it's very, very important to regularly check the balancing alignment. Regularly after you do a repair on the tire, make sure the balancing is right. Or regularly, I would say between 6,000 and 8,000 kilometers, do that balancing and an alignment, and that will just help your car and your tires last longer.
Okay, perfect. And if you do that, if you keep your car, the tires balanced and the vehicle aligned, it'll probably pay for itself in terms of comfort, tire mileage, and performance.
That is correct. So, come with the balancing and the alignment, also comes the R for tire rotations.
Okay.
And this is the most important part where you can extend the life of your tires. If you come down to one of our experts here at the branch, they can easily help you and inform you what is the best way to rotate your tires. If it's simply going to be a straight back to front, or if needed, a crisscross. But that's why we have the experts here at TrenTyre to show you what is the best way to maximize the life of your tires and get the real value for money from your tires.
Okay, excellent.
The tread checks is just as important. So regularly you should just get out, or either when you just do your pressure checks, just have a look, walk around at the tire and have a look. Most tires have a tread depth indicator molded into the tread level of the tire. So as it runs off and you see a constant bar run across the tread, that means that your tread has run to the minimum level. Normally that's between 2 and 3 millimeters. So when that happens and when you see the solid bar halfway across your tread, that is time for you to come to TrenTyre and replace your tires.
Perfect. And the tread is the part of the tire that makes contact with the road. So that's the top part. So the bar will be deep under there, and if it's run through to the bar, then you know it's ready for replacement.
Yes, like normally the tire will come out with at least 12 millimeters of tread, and the bar we're talking about is at a 2 millimeter level. So you have about 10 millimeters to drive and use as you drive your vehicle, but when it gets to about 2 or 3, that's time now when it gets to the finish time for the tire and for you guys to come down and do a replace.
Great. And when I check the tires, I check for any sharp objects that's maybe punctured the treads, or I maybe just check whether there's uneven wear on the shoulder or on the center of the tire for over or under inflation. Perfect. And then when it comes to puncture repairs, I know that you can repair punctures, but not when it's punctured on the sidewall or if the puncture on the tread is too large.
That is correct. But if you have any questions or you're not unsure about anything, just come down to TrenTyre, and our guys will quickly be able to help you and help you to say, well, we can repair this tire for you to get you on your way, or to go back to our first thing about being safety conscious. If your tire will not be sufficient enough to be safe for you and family, they'll tell you right away, and you can take it from there.
Perfect. Okay, I'm ready. I'll be smart and play my part.
And just remember, P for proper air pressure, A for alignment and balancing, R for rotation of those tires, and T for checking those treads regularly.
Welcome back. We visited the Tony Rust race here, and right after that, we get to our weekly dose of the Windhoek Go Karting Entertainment Center. Let's have a look.
Okay, my name is Marko Himmel. I've been racing for about 5 years dedicatedly in rallying, mostly competing in the South African National Rally Championship, being a 2 times national winner. We raced in Cape Town last weekend at the World Rallycross Championships, where myself I came third, and another Namibian, Tilo Himmel, he was first. And we decided to come down as an initiative from King Price themselves. They wanted to race in the Tyre rally and give the Namibian motorsport some exposure and give themselves some exposure within the Namibian motorsport. And that's why we decided to come down here. We had unfortunately some difficulties getting the cars down, so we couldn't start the race.
how's it? Yeah, my name is Evan Hutchison. We come from South Africa. We've come through to Namibia to have a look at the Tyre rally, the famous Tyre rally. I've been racing professionally for the last 21 years in South Africa, and I've heard about this race.
We are here at the Go Karting Entertainment Center, and of course we will be viewing or checking out different companies battling it out for the fastest time. For today's show, we have 4 competitors who will be battling it out for the fastest time and not for the pole position. Let's get to meet who these competitors are. Well, that was massive fun to watch, and if you guys want to take part in any activities of that sort, do make sure you visit the Go Karting Center right here in Windhoek. Well, that's all we had for today's show. I hope you guys did have massive fun. My name remains Pombili Shilonga, and do make sure that you guys become part of our social media family. All of the links are popping up. From me and the whole entire crew, it is goodbye, adios. Up until next week, do have a look at what you can expect next week.